welcome to my channel if you're new here, or welcome back to my channel. It is Tuesday morning right now, and me and my husband actually have a wedding in France this weekend, so we decided to make a road trip out of it, and we're actually gonna leave and drive to France today and make some stops along the way up until the wedding this weekend, and I want to take you guys along with me. I've only ever been to Paris in France, so I'm excited to kind of explore outside of the city and see what France has to offer. But we are running late. We said we wanted to leave at 7:30 and I believe it's 8, so let's go. Stop number 1, already an hour and a half in, is Starbucks. We just went to Dutch Starbucks. I've actually not really gone to Starbucks at all here, but they had a shaken espresso, so I wanted to try that. I got a tiramisu shaken espresso.
And I got a creme brulee shaken espresso.
So, we did a taste test on TikTok, but this is our first time trying it with straws because I feel like we were just getting cold foam. Let's give it a whirl. Honestly, pretty good. Sweet, but good.
I could say the same about creme brulee, which makes sense because it is a sugary dessert.
Yeah, it exceeds my expectations because you guys don't do shaken espressos here, I feel, in Europe.
They're honestly not bad at all.
No, not bad, but definitely a sugar bomb.
And minus points for the paper straw.
Yeah, I hate paper straws so much, but we're like an hour and a half into the drive, I think, a little over. And we're just about to exit the Netherlands and enter Belgium.
Correct.
So, yeah, I think we'll probably stop in another hour to go to the bathroom or something. But we still have 5 more hours.
You want to give this one a try?
All right. See you guys in a little bit. Bonjour. I'm in France now.
Viva la France!
We're now at a truck stop on the side of the highway because my husband's sandwich had a massive glob of mayo on it, so we had to pull over for him to take it off and throw it out so he could eat his sandwich. But we are 2 hours away. We're stopping at this really pretty oceanside cliff before we go to our hotel. Yeah, 2 more hours. Better?
Yeah.
We just got to our first destination. It's super windy. It's cliffs, so we're gonna walk up there now and come with us.
Yeah, pardon my French, but it's étroit cliffs.
Étroit. I'd bet that's wrong. And I'm in flip-flops. I didn't realize I had to hike. So let's go.
Seem to take a step out, get some air now, let your edge out.
Alright, update. We did not walk to the top. We actually just stayed at the bottom on the beach to see the cliffs from that way. I don't think we had to walk to the top, but I also was in flip-flops, and we're on a time crunch because we have dinner reservations tonight. I don't know if I said this, but it's our 1-year wedding anniversary, so we have to get to our hotel, and I need to get ready. And then we have to go to dinner. So that hike was not happening, but the cliffs were so pretty. Super cool. Okay, we made it to our hotel and we got freshened up, got ready to go out to dinner. So we're just gonna head out and explore the town. We have dinner reservations in, I think, 45 minutes. So yeah, let's go. Good morning, everyone. It is the next morning. I think it's probably 9 in the morning right now. We just got up, got ready, and we're gonna head to get breakfast and coffee because I'm starving, and I usually have coffee the first second I open my eyes, and there isn't really coffee in this hotel room.
Je voudrais un croissant et un café. I hope that's right.
I don't know, but our hotel does have a really cute view. Let me show you guys. It looks out onto the street. But anyways, let's go to breakfast.
No?
Okay, we're back in our hotel room. If you hear anything, it's because I have the windows open and there's construction going on outside, but we need fresh air in here. Breakfast was so good. We got croissants, bread, eggs, literally everything on the menu. It was so fresh, so good. The bread, the jam, the butter. Chef's kiss. But we walked around town after breakfast and now we're back in our hotel. We're checking out, so my husband's grabbing the car right now. We're actually going to another French town. I believe it's like an hour and a half away from here, so I just finished packing up our stuff while he picked up the car, and now we're off to the next leg of our trip. We're staying in the next town that we're going to for 3 days. I think 3 days. And then we have a wedding this weekend, so we're going to another place on Saturday, and today is Wednesday. But anyways, let's go finish packing so I'm ready when he gets back here. We're in the car now. I don't think I ever said where we were staying, but we were in Honfleur, and now we're driving to sightsee. What's the town that we're going to stay in? Bayeux?
Bayou, yeah.
Bayeux. And we're going to the Pegasus bridge right now. I don't even know what that is, but that's where we're driving now.
That's where the first shots between the Canadians and the British happened in D-Day. Or the first shots of D-Day at all. That's what ChatGPT said, so don't quote me.
Yeah, we're doing all the D-Day beaches. Also, these roads, how do Europeans do it? I don't know how these are two-way roads, but we'll see you at the bridge. Bye. Okay, we're at our first stop and we're going to the Memorial Pegasus Museum, all about the Pegasus Bridge and D-Day operation. So let's head in now.
Exciting.
We just finished up at the museum and we're about to get into the car to go to our next destination.
Juno Beach.
Yes, I'll tell you guys about the museum in the car. The museum was really nice. At first, we didn't know that there was going to be a museum. We just thought that we were going to drive by or walk across a bridge, but the original bridge was at the museum. So obviously we went in. I got to learn a lot more about the Pegasus operation. Was it an operation?
Yep.
Because it wasn't named Pegasus Bridge until they took it over. But yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff in that museum. I was reading letters that soldiers were writing to their wives, and you just really reflect, like, these were real people. Obviously, I knew they were real people, but it makes me feel super lucky because that's not my reality, war, but it's so many people's reality, even in today's time. So yeah, it's just super interesting. I was never that interested in history when I was younger, but I think the older I get, the more I find history so interesting, and you see how history repeats itself too. I think it's so important for everyone to learn history, but it's been like a World War II summer, me and my husband keep saying, because we've done so many World War II things. We did a World War II tour, walking tour, in Amsterdam. I went to the Anne Frank house. We also went to Prague, and we went to a concentration camp outside of Prague in the Czech Republic. And now we're doing a bunch of D-Day stuff, so just very eye-opening stuff. But on to the next destination. We're at French McDonald's, and they had some interesting things on the menu. First, cheese fries, which I'm excited about. And then my husband got, what did you even get? He got a maple barbecue cheeseburger. So we're gonna eat that now. And this is the cup that it came in. Not one ice cube. The menu also said with ice or without ice. And you know I'm American, so I hit ice. Didn't get ice. It's blasphemy. A Royale with cheese. If you know, you know. Pulp Fiction. I feel like, oh, got a little fry on me. Change of plans. We skipped Juno Beach. We tried to go, but it just didn't work. And now we're at a Normandy memorial. So I'm going to get out of the car so we can see it. Good morning. It's the next day. Last night we walked around town, got pizza, and then just explored a little bit. We just had breakfast at our, I was gonna say Airbnb, but it's a bed and breakfast. And today we're doing a bunch of D-Day stuff. We're going to the American Cemetery, and then we're going to the actual D-Day beaches, and then the German cemetery, I think. So it's 9:30 or 10 in the morning right now, and we're gonna head off. But I'm looking out the window of our bed and breakfast. It's so pretty. Let me show you guys. So French. There's a nice park too, right outside. I think I like this town, Bayeux, I'm saying that so wrong, better than Honfleur. It seems a lot bigger, maybe, and there's a lot more stuff to do. Honfleur was really pretty, but I'm excited to explore this town more when we get back from all of our activities today, but let's go. We're waiting to park. There's a guy in a suit right in front of us. Okay. We just parked at the American Cemetery. I'm not going to record any of it because just out of respect for it, but I've heard it's very impressionable. Feel like it'll make me upset, but we'll see. I'll update you guys when we get back in the car. We're back at our bed and breakfast now. We went to the American Cemetery. As you would have saw earlier, I did take a few clips, but nothing of the actual cemetery, just out of respect. But that was, as I predicted, very sad, very eye-opening. There was around 9,400 graves, I believe, and I just kept imagining if each gravestone was a person and thinking how many people died. It's just so sad, and you learned about some of the people who were buried there and their stories. Yeah, very emotional. And then we went to some other historic point. It was like 100-foot cliffs that Americans were dropped off at by boat, and they shot ladders over the cliffs and climbed up while they were fighting the Germans at the same time. So again, very, very interesting. And there was also these craters in the ground from bombs that were dropped while those attacks were happening. We also went to the German cemetery, which was interesting in contrast to the American one. And I think that's all we did today. It was a very busy, packed day with a lot of information and emotions. So now we're back in Bayeux. I'm saying this so wrong, but we're just gonna head out into the town and try and find something for dinner and hopefully go to bed early because I'm tired.
On y va. Bonne journée.
What? Good morning. I'm getting in the car and I will tell you guys where we're going when I'm in there. So, where we're going today is called Mont Saint-Michel. And it's an hour-and-a-half drive from where we are right now. So it's 9 in the morning right now. We want to kind of get there early-ish. So we're headed there now. It is a monastery, an abbey. It's where priests used to live, I believe, Catholic priests, but it also was turned into a prison. I don't know much about it.
Did you tell the viewers it's an island?
I think. It's also an island, so it used to only be accessible during low tide, or else it was covered with water surrounding it, but now I think they built a bridge so you can get there anytime, obviously. But I'll show you guys when we get there. Let's go. First stop at McDo. That's what French people call McDonald's. For bathroom and coffee. We're right here. See the golden arches? McDonald's played us. They were closed. What McDonald's is closed at 10 a.m.? There's literally nothing open here. But we found a boulangerie with coffee, and it's pretty good. So bathroom pit stop's done, and now we head straight to the Abbey. I think we have 30 more minutes. Okay, we're walking to the castle now. I keep calling it a castle. It's not a castle. It was either a 35-minute walk or a 20-minute bus ride. So we're taking the pilgrimage and we will see you there. Do you guys see it right there? It looks so cool. I'm excited. Okay, we've arrived, and how cool is this? This was built in 708 for the Archangel Michael. It was a church, a monastery, a prison. It was so many things, and I can't wait to see it. Looks so cool. Also, you can kind of tell that if this is high tide, you cannot reach there. This is a new bridge that they built for people to get across, but this was, yeah, an island. So we're almost there. We're at the end of the bridge. You can maybe see there's people behind me on the beach. You used to not be able to cross this unless it was low tide because the ocean would surround the island at high tide, but they built a bridge now so you can get here anytime. Tell me this is not the coolest thing you've ever seen. Look at this view. It's so stunning. We found a silent spot. It's very touristy here, but wow, worth it for the view. And that's all I wanted to show you guys. So that is it for this amazing church. We were gonna take the road less traveled on, but the water's actually coming up, so we'll get wet. We're headed back to the bridge and we're gonna drive back to Bayeux. Like how I took the microphone out for this part because this was serious business. Anyways, see you later. Hello, I am back in Amsterdam, and I think it's been a week and a half since we visited the Abbey in France. Basically, the next day we went to a wedding, and I didn't record any of that because I didn't really know anyone at the wedding, and I didn't want to have my camera out the whole time. And then the day after the wedding in the morning, we drove back to Amsterdam, and you guys, I got so sick. I was like fighting for my life on the drive back to Amsterdam. And then the next day I was like violently ill, and it took me around a week to feel normal again. So I feel normal again now, but obviously the France vlog is done. Honestly, that was such a cool road trip, and I highly recommend to anyone who's interested in history because I learned a lot and I saw a lot. But yep, that's over. There's one more trip that I'm going on this summer, which is to a Dutch island. I think I'll vlog that for you guys as well, but it's been a super busy summer. I went to America, France, my friends visited, now I'm going to the Dutch island, so it's been a lot, but can't complain. Super, super fun. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next vlog, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. That really, really helps my channel. Editing these videos is a lot of work, guys, so help a girl out, but I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.